And a last view of beautiful Caracat, New Brunswick. Acadian coast. Yep, looks like it. And we've got a rising tide to exit on, which is just right in case we touch the bottom here, because it's very shallow. It's only 6 or 8 feet deep going out through this western gap on the western side of New Caracat. Well, it's just 10:15 and we've got the main and 2 jibs up, making about 6 knots at the moment, directly to Bonaventure, which is just 23 miles across the Baie Chaleur. Just saw some porpoises, but unfortunately they were timid ones, and they dove jibs down, motoring in the flattest calm we've seen on this entire trip in the Baie de Chaleur. And wow, is it Chaleur? It must be 30 degrees Celsius out here. Well, we're just nearing Bonaventure. We've been motoring for the last few hours in the flat calm across the Baie de Chaleur. This is not Bonaventure Island, but it's Marina Beau Bassin, and it's at the mouth of Bonaventure River, which is quite a bit further west than Bonaventure Island, almost in the center of the Baie de Chaleur. 8 feet 6 now.
The one at the back.
Line.
Now it looks to be under control.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well, this is Marina Bonaventure. We made it in here. It's quite a tricky little landing there. Certainly glad Samuel offered to help us come in.
Vous allez à tribord ou à bâbord?
We borrowed bicycles from the marina with the intent of riding up the Bonaventure River estuary in search of wildlife and finding a good place for Jane to do some painting. We set out first to the town of Bonaventure, only a few minutes by bicycle, in search of a trail map for the river area and the location of the nearest fish market or poissonnerie, something we look forward to finding in every town in Gaspé. We found that there are hosted adventure canoeing trips down the Bonaventure River from its headwaters in Parc de la Gaspésie, 75 miles to the ocean. We were not interested in anything quite that ambitious, but encountered several groups of canoeists on the river as we rode, crisscrossing the river over several bridges. A high point of the day was observing an osprey in the top of a tree devouring a freshly caught fish. He allowed us to watch him for several minutes before flying off. On our return to town, we spent some time at the Musée Acadien du Québec, going through their interesting group of exhibits detailing Acadian culture. We still had to hit the poissonnerie before heading back to the boat. Jane is becoming familiar with cooking some Gaspé regional seafood dishes like cod cakes and bouillabaisse. We hope to include a cooking segment in one of our next videos.